Hello everyone, here's Paul from rmpforex.com and welcome to the weekly review of 4 major forex pairs. As every weekend, I will take a look at 4 pairs, that's EURUSD, British Pound, Australian Dollar and Canadian Dollar against US Dollar based on Masterforex-V Technical analysis. Before we proceed, guys, don't forget to read through this disclaimer, it is very important. For those of you who is watching it for the first time, I'll just explain quickly. Every weekend, I share with you my strategic direction for those 4 major forex pairs. That's about 30% of my trading plan. So I choose the strategic direction, and then the whole week, intraday, each day I create tactical plans for every pair for each day, and then based on those tactical plans, I start using my trading system depending on what stage are we in, trend or flat. So let's get straight into it. The first pair is EURUSD. If you will remember my last review, which was recorded somewhere here, I mentioned this pivot, and I said that as long as this pivot is not broken, the trend of D1 level will proceed, and we will stay in the trend phase up. As you can see, trend is still going, and I'll just go to H4 timeframe level. Also, you'll remember that I said that for me it is important to renew this high, and as you can see, we did that now. And for H4, the pivot that is protecting the H4 trend is here. This is D1, and this is H4. So as long as this pivot is not broken, I will keep using my trend following trading system, and I will keep looking for some new trade positions, for some new buy positions with this pair. That's the idea with Euro. Once we will break through this pivot, we will go back into H4 flat phase, or if we will go in further and break through this pivot, then we will go back into a D1 level flat phase. But for now, none of those is broken, as you can see yourself, and I will keep using my trend following trading system and keep looking for some new buy positions. Question if I will find them, that's another question. That's the question to the tactical plan and also to my trading system. But here I'm sharing with you the strategic direction. So next pair is British Pound against US dollar. If you will remember, again, my last review, I was saying that this FZR of H4 happened now, and this pair is in a trend phase. I said it to you during last review here, and also I said that this pivot is protecting the trend up. As you can see, the pivot was not broken. It was touched a little bit, but never broken. So for the whole week, I was looking for some new buy positions, and as you can see, it was the right decision to do. If we go through to bigger time frame, here I need to break through this new high, then this pair will come back also to a D1 trend phase. That will happen through this kind of FZR. We have here a weekly trend up, and here will be, after that FZR, we will have D1 trend phase up as well. And pivot here will be protecting the D1 trend up. But at the moment, we still need to break through that new high. We'll see if that will happen. For me, anyways, because I trade intraday, and for me, it's enough now of H4 level. And for the whole next week, I will be looking for some new buy positions, unless we will create a new reference point, a new pivot for H4, and then we'll break through it. Then I will stop doing it. Then I'll stop looking for some new buy positions. But for now, it's only up, up, up. Right. Next pair is Australian dollar against US dollar. And again, during my last review, which was recorded here, I said and showed you this kind of FZR. I said that only over 1 point we broke through this FZR, and this pair is also in H4 time frame level up. This is what I said last week. As you can see, the decision was right. The pivot point was here, and it was never broken again. Now this pivot moved into here. So as long as this pivot is not broken, the H4 time frame level will proceed, will go up. For those who is trading higher time frames, we'll go to D1 now. You can see here we have new reference point. The new pivot is protecting D1 trend phase up. And also keep in mind that the same pivot is protecting a weekly time frame level. As you can see here, we have now three levels that are inside the trend phase up. We have a weekly level, we have daily FZR, daily trend up, and also, as you remember, somewhere inside here we have also H4 level up. So H4, D1, and weekly levels are up, so we have clear trend up. As long as this pivot is not broken, weekly or daily time frames or trends are going up. So for me, for the whole following week, as you probably can see yourself, for the whole following week, I will be looking only for some new buy positions, and we'll see what will happen here and if I can find some good entry point to catch this trend. So that's the idea with Australian dollar. Next pair is Canadian dollar against US dollar, or rather US dollar against Canadian dollar. With this pair, guys, if you are watching my reviews, you will probably remember that I am reminding everybody for probably the last 4 weeks that this pair is in a weekly trend down now. And also you can see here we have also an FZR of D1, and I will show you a bit later we also have an FZR of H4. So all 3 levels are also down. This pair is in a clear trend down phase, and I'm looking only for sell positions. If you are looking a place where you can use that phrase "trend is your friend," so this is probably the one of those pairs that now is in a trend phase of all time frame levels. So H4 level, the one that I use for my strategic directions, you can see here an FZR of H4, and this level is also down, and here is the reference point for me. That's the pivot, MF pivot. As long as this pivot is not broken, I will be using my trend following trading system and looking only for sell positions. Once we will break through this pivot, that pair will come back to H4 flat face, but it's not happening now. At the moment, it's a clear trend down, and we'll see if I can find some entry points and catch that trend as well. So as you can see, guys, there is enough work with those 4 pairs at the moment. If you have any questions or if you have any thoughts or ideas, just feel free to use comment section below. I will be more than glad to hear your ideas and questions. Also, for those of you who is curious and who wants to learn how to use those MF reference points, how to find those pivots, and what is an FZR and all that stuff. If you want to learn, then you can opt into rmpforex.com training. This is a complete and comprehensive Forex training where throughout 3 months you will learn from scratch till your personal trading system or personal trading algorithm. After finishing that training course, you will know exactly what are you looking for. You will know exactly which pair is in a trend phase. You will know exactly on what time frame this pair is in a trend phase. You will know exactly where is the MF pivot, the last reference point, and you will know exactly what to do and what direction to choose and what positions to open that week. So if you want to learn it, I invite you join go to rmpforex.com, find their MF Advanced training course, and just leave your contacts, and you will be contacted with all information. For those of you who is not subscribed to this channel, here is a button for you. I invite you to subscribe, and I wish you good luck for this upcoming week. I wish you a lot of pips, and see you next weekend.